Dude, come on. Dude. Oh my goodness. That there is the Thomasville Tom. It's a raw cow's milk cheddar, I believe. I have a slice of smoked Gouda. So here we have a goat cheese with wild blueberry, lemon, and thyme. And texture-wise and taste-wise, really, it's absolutely wacky, and I love it. Here we have the barely buzzed cheddar, and it's rubbed with espresso and lavender on the rind, which you wouldn't expect to be good, but it's actually amazing. So I'm gonna make a cheese board. Pop-Tart's losing his mind. Aww. Now that we're in my room with the cheese board that is actually just a plate of cheese, let's try some of the cheese. I already told you exactly what I think of all of them. I like them immensely. A little sharp, a little smoky, got those fun floral notes. You love that. Anyway, now that I'm sitting down, eating cheese, doing what's probably the longest cold open ever, here's the intro. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Finally face to face greet you. It's me, Calliope. Are you out of tune? Alright, so I'm so off center and I've not fixed this at all. We strive for professionalism on this channel. Indeed we do. What should I sing this week? So here's the facts. I went through a breakup again. Can you believe it? The worst things happen to the cutest people. What kind of idiot? What kind of absolute buffoon? Oh, I finished writing that song. Give me a second. My pretty cry. Pain is easier with beauty in between. I wish I was alive. Pity sounds so close to pretty, please more sympathy. Oh, I can't sing that one because that one's gonna make me sad. That was it. So it's Libra season, right? And so we're trying to find balance. But everything feels like it just got all thrown out of balance, and that sucks, and I hate it. But the last couple days I've been trying really hard to surround myself with the things and the people who make me feel like myself. They make me feel like me, because whenever I go through a breakup or a rejection of any kind, I kind of have a huge identity crisis, and I have a really hard time feeling anchored in myself. So I went to Thomasville, I went to my favorite cheese store, I went to my favorite bookstore, I got this book, Stay Sexy and Don't Get Murdered, by my favorite podcast hosts, from my favorite podcast, My Favorite Murder. Give it a listen if you like murder and intelligent, sassy women. And I also got a book called The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I can't wait to read it. It sounds insane. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Very exciting. It's by Stuart Turton, which is just a fun name. Oh, a novel, in case you couldn't tell by the thickness. A novel and tiny little script. Love that, Stuart. Love that. So I went to my favorite bookstore and I got those books. I got a mug with a Neil Gaiman quote on it because Neil Gaiman's my favorite author. And I went to Grassroots Coffee and I got myself new coffee. It's light roast, it's ground, especially, I had them grind the beans, especially for French press. So I've been having the most perfect cups of coffee the last couple days. And it sounds silly, but it's things like that, like books and cheese and coffee and like dressing nice and just surrounding myself by good things that make me feel like me, and listening to nice music and writing my music and doing the things that I like, and that helps me, and that's been helping me, and I'm really, really relieved about that, because last time I didn't handle it, I think, as well as I should have, and I leaned a lot towards isolation, and I got really lethargic, and I made a lot of music, but I felt like I wasn't doing a lot somehow. It was a weird time in my life. It was a few months and it was really hard, and it's really difficult to be sort of in that place emotionally again when I already went through this. I feel like I already healed from it, so it's like a reopened wound and it's nasty and awful. But it's also, it is different this time, and now there's a friendship to be maintained as well, and yeah, there's healing. There's healing happening, and it's healing that's totally possible, and that's relieving. but it is a hard time, and I feel like I never really talk about specifics on my channel, and I don't think I even really mentioned the breakup on my channel last time it happened. You can probably just tell because I started singing just a lot of really sad songs all at once. It was just the strangest thing. But here I am, back with more songs, but I don't want to sing those yet because they'll just make me sad, you know? I really should start planning what songs I'm going to do before I start filming, but I don't. There's no rhyme or reason here. So this is an interesting one. The title of this one is just a question mark. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know that's the title. Anyway, guess I'm doing that one today. It's not a happy one either, but